Okay. Can I get your name, please?
My name is Megamed. Yours?
Mikhail Visilev.
Nice to meet you.
What is your who is your allegiance to, and what is your task, like purpose?
I'm a Chechen, so yeah. I'm the Minister of Defense as well. So.
Okay. Have you been to any battles so far?
I had a little skirmish with some Russian out in the unfinished building out there, but other than that, no.
Okay. Do you feel as if the Chechen forces here in Chechnya are necessarily equipped for this scale of warfare between the Republic and the Federation?
I don't think we are at all. We're spread out extremely thin and barely have anyone to occupy our towns and patrol and all that.
Okay. What can you tell us about, like, what transpired today, if you know anything about that?
Transpired here in Novaya?
Yes.
We were overrun, man. I mean, we were able to hold it back for a while, but it seems like it's everywhere.
Okay. What do you do from on day-to-day life here in Chechnya?
Chechnya? Well, I run the National Guard, so that's a thing. But other than that, not much.
Okay. Do you think there could have been any precautions taken to prevent the towns being annexed?
I think there's a lot we could have done. I mean, we could have. I've been thinking to propose something to the president regarding the secureness of the Mujahideen and making sure that they aren't just running about. I think that could have been a part of it, of our loss here, and I feel like if we were more uniform, we could have won. But
okay.
You know.
What steps have you taken as a commander of the National Guard to ensure, like, protection of the civilian life here?
There's not much we can do at this point. I mean, the president's trying to instate a sort of policing force, but us as the National Guard, we're just reserves at this point. There's not much we can do.
I see. Do you feel as if the president could moreover try to see to your concerns, like, have a more open mind? Or
I absolutely think so. I don't think the president's been doing enough. No offense to him, but I think there's a lot more he could be doing regarding to. Well, he's supposed to be the commander of the Chechnya National Army, and he ain't dealing with that well. He's not really marking all the checks, being the president, I guess.
Which branch do you feel has done, like, the most work so far to protect Chechnya against the Russian Federation?
Despite their looks, I do think the Mujahideen has done the most. Despite their, I don't know, sorry, I'm shaking up from today, but the Mujahideen.
Okay. With kind of like, how it is with VDV and FSB, do you think that there's been any internal conflict within, like, the Chechen forces, like, the National Guard or the Mujahideen, or do you think they all know, like, to collaborate with each other?
Well, there hasn't been much cooperation and collaboration. I think we all just don't interact with each other enough, we don't cause conflict with each other, but we coexist, I guess.
do you think if the Chechen government tried to push it out more, that it would work for more collaboration with the National Guard, the Army, and the Mujahideen?
Yeah, if they try to, I don't know, make some law regarding like I don't know, a collaboration, be it patrol or strike force or something. I mean, anything that work, honestly. Just any kind of collaboration through the branches would be great.
Okay. What steps do you think that you'd be able to take in order to oh shit. What steps do you think you'd be able to take in order to improve the National Guard, or like what are your plans so far?
Just getting more members, man. I mean, there's not that many people that want to be the reserves nowadays, and I can see why. But at this point, it's getting ridiculous how few people we have. Even the army and the Mujahideen has the most people. I can say that. But even with the army, just the army and the National Guard, we're so like heavily unmanned, and there's barely anyone. The Mujahideen is putting in well enough work to make up for that.
Let's see. Do you think that at any point in the future there could be any sort of other interests that could be able to make y'all, collaborate more, or just like, you think it just have to be a law or something?
It just have to be a law. I don't think the Mujahideen sees any reason to be act. Well, I see why they're collaborating with us just for our cause and separatism, but I don't think they have any means or any wants to collaborate in any military or armed forces patrols or conducts or anything like that.
Okay. What do you think the what do you think the Chechen government should be able to do in order to actually get full independence from Russia so far, or like what steps they'd be able to take?
Well, I think the first step we have to take is, of course, is making sure that our forces aren't spread out so thin, getting more people in, making sure that there's not random people scattered everywhere via the Mujahideen, and make sure that Mujahideen troops are uniform and, attacking when they need to and retreating when they need to, and defending with points that they need to, and all that.
I see. As a commander of the National Guard, or Royal General, how many people do you have under your command?
I'm gonna be honest, man, not that many, about 2 or 3, but I mean, most soldiers got wiped out on the attack on Novaya today, so.
Okay. Well, that about does it for the interview. Do you have any questions for me?
No, sir.